Welcome guys to something a little special on my channel today. It is going to be the start of a new series dropping, which is going to be called Project Draft. Now every single time I stream, all that I get in the comments, well the stream comments, is the Fuji, play FUT Draft. Fuji, are you going to be playing some FUT Draft? All the time. So I thought, why not actually bring it to my YouTube channel consistently, maybe 3 times a week. If you want to see it more, let me know in the comments. But the whole idea of the series is to try and make back 500,000 coins profit from the packs, from just playing the games. And what I will be doing today is going to be a pilot episode on my main account, but if you want to see it, then I'm going to be making a fresh draft account where we're going to keep tally of the coins that we actually gather, and also I'm going to be updating the leaderboard. So as you can see on the screen now, it's going to have top goal scorer, top assister, or top playmaker, I've actually listed it down as, and the best draft. So during the series, we're going to keep track of the best players that we've actually tried. So if you guys maybe get them in your draft, you can give them a go. And I think it's going to be a cool series. Not only that, I'm going to actually take recommendations from you guys. So if you want me to do any specific theme, so we could go Bundesliga, we could go Serie A, we could go Liga 1, just change it up a little bit. You can comment in the comment section to have your say. But I'm actually pretty excited. I do like the draft game mode. I'm pretty poor with defending now and again, but I've played one, and we're going to go and have a look at the team that I was using. So if you do enjoy and you want me to actually upload this series more often, drop a like if you are excited for Project Draft, and I'm hoping we can actually make some coins in time for, well, when Team of the Season drops, or any Team of the Weeks that we could actually use to build some nice teams. And if you want anything added to the series, let me know, and yeah, let's get into it. So as you know, it's a pilot episode, so this draft today won't count towards the top goal scorers, the best playmakers, or in fact any of the packs that we do receive won't go towards the actual total amount of coins made when coming to sell them. And this draft was actually created by 2 buddies of mine while being in a Skype call. So it was a blindfolded FUT draft. I didn't know what they were picking, and they said that these were the best players. No team of the years, no legends. I think they've done me over on this one, but 4-4-2 was the formation. Not bad, I quite like it. We got Ruffier in the net. We got DeMarcos, Socrates, Perrin, and also Kurzawa in form. Then we've got Sanchez that was important for the side. We've got Matuidi. Thiago played a vital role. Isco was cutting inside. We had Lewandowski up top, and then we had the main man, Jamie Vardy, was having a party. He's managed to score from the halfway line towards the left-hand side, a chip. I don't know how it's gone in, you're going to see it anyway. So that was a very, very nice goal. And just to mention a few players on the bench, we've got Philip Lahm, 89 rated, Adoriz, Arnautovic. When he first came out, I bought him for 45,000 coins, never used him, and sold him for a loss. Why? What was the point? I don't know what I'm doing. I still haven't used him, and I didn't even sub any of these players on. Horn in there, Podolski, Wijnaldum, Kagawa, and the rest is history, because they definitely wouldn't be getting used. So that is the team. We're ready to see how we got on the pitch. Let's do it. So to start things off, we do find ourselves coming up against a pretty nice looking 4-3-2-1 side with Bakambu, the guy who got upgraded from Villarreal. He's actually solid, and I was a little bit worried, anxious to be coming up against him, but we got off to a great start. Lovely little build-up play, chipped it over to Lewandowski, and with that power and with that precision in front of goal, he is not missing. So I was very happy with that, but he came straight back, and you must have had this before. When you miss a tackle, it's very hard to try and regain composure, and then before you know it, you've conceded, and that's what happened there. But when you've got Jamie Vardy in your team that just has so much pace to burn, he is the quickest player I think I've used in that striker position. Aubameyang, yes, he's quick, but Jamie Vardy just feels so much quicker for some reason, and when I know that I'm in front of my defender, he's not going to catch me up. A few flick of the sticks and he's through. And that was the chip. What is that? That wasn't even in the right body shape to take it on. I had no real reason to be scoring from there, and it went in, and he was just, I don't know, he wasn't really playing that well after a couple of goals went in, and then he did decide to rage quit. So the second game, we come up against another 4-3-2-1 side, but this looks even better. He's got the hero Messi, the purple Messi in there that just looks great, but there is no real point purchasing him. I think he was more than a Team of the Year card, and we got off to a very, very poor start. We had to defend Suarez, and we weren't really defending him too well, but I actually felt good in this game. But the only problem was it was one of the laggiest games I've ever been in, and you'll see now. I took the shot, and no, it's not the recording stopping, it's the game. Is it going to go in? Oh, there you go, finally, it's popped in. And that's what it was like. It was terrible, and you're going to be seeing it frame ratey, lagging when I'm through on goal. But you can't take away the actual goals that I was scoring. They were decent build-up play. Isco was just cutting inside, offering a little bit more support. Thiago was actually a very, very good player for me. And if this wasn't the pilot episode, I would definitely put in him down as one of the best playmakers so far. He just has the perfect balance of going forward, tracking back, isn't too bad in the tackle, and I was really enjoying him. But as you can see, we concede once again, and he wasn't creating anything, which was so frustrating. And then he just turned into a dirty ass player. He was taking me out. I was inside the box. There was no point of that challenge. Well, there was kind of a reason for him to be making a slide tackle, but with that composure, I doubt it. No, definitely not. And he got himself red carded, and the game was over. It was 4-2. He started to run away with it. I was controlling the game. He went ultra attacking, and I think he knew that he lost it. I should have really maybe scored with Lewandowski there, but Sanchez running on. Is he gonna miss? No, he doesn't. Puts it in the back of net. Lovely jubbly. Game over. Another rage quit in the series. So we do move over to the semi-final, and this one was a very much one-sided game, and it was to the point where I was getting so goddamn mad. Now, he did get through very early in the game, got a little bit lucky. Again, I was trying to regain possession. I missed the tackle, and then it just spirals out of control, and it's very hard to sort of gather yourself together and try and win back the ball. But that was a really nice goal from, I think that was Sanchez that scored that. Alexis Sanchez, really, really good in this team. Even in a 4-4-2, I don't like usually playing wingers in the left mid position, but it was working in FUT draft. And again, we go another goal down, and it was so undeserved. We were controlling the game. I haven't left every single opportunity in, but I'll show you the in-game stats at the end of this game, and that may yeah, I lost. I lost in the semi-final to a penalty shootout. Look at the stats. 18 shots, 15 on target, 54% possession, and these were goal-scoring opportunities. Let me tell you, I was inside the box shooting, and the keeper was saving. I was mad, but let's go and check out what we get from the rewards. So we did lose in the semi-final, and I would love to say he was the better player, but the domination in the second half, and even towards the first half of extra time, the second half of extra time, the ball would not go in the back of the net. I've lost count of the amount of opportunities that I had. It was so frustrating. And then he wins on penalties to top it off. But anyway, congratulations to him. We get ourselves the semi-final prize, pretty much. Jumbo Premium Gold Pack and a Premium Gold Pack. So 15k and a 7.5k. Right, let's crack these open. I hope, well, I do hope that I get someone good because it's my main account, but I don't really mind who we get because it's not really going to go towards the total. So go on, hit me up. Griezmann on the front. Give me someone that maybe I can sell. Road, I swear he's been upgraded. I think he has. Trokovsky, do you remember when he was a silver? Incredible silver on the game. I liked him very much, but the rest is pretty poor. Right, let's store that into the club and move on to the last pack. The Jumbo Premium, is this the 50? I think this is the 15k. They save the best till last. Go on, give me Lloris. That's not bad. And Pjanic as well. That's actually a really, really good pack because they will sell. I wish I got this actually on the main account now. So Lloris, Pjanic will definitely sell. I'm gonna keep them in the club anyway. Yeah, I like that. And Isco, what? That is a crazy good pack. What the hell for finishing in the semi-final? That's better than some of my final packs. That's crazy. Isco, Jesus, Isco, Lloris, and Pjanic. What a FUT draft pack. And it doesn't even count. Brilliant. But no, that's pretty sweet. So I'm going to store that into the club. And yeah, what you're going to be seeing on the screen, guys, by the way, is the leagues. So for the next episode, if you want to comment, you don't have to, but if you do want to recommend me some leagues to go to, and I'll try and actually theme the squad around the ones that you actually suggest. So yeah, guys, if you do want to see the series, make sure to drop a like, and I would really appreciate that. So thanks ever so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next episode.